Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a game that contains one brilliant move. And this was my best attacking game of 2024. And this game was played a couple of days back. And all of the moves that I played in this game were planned before playing them. And this is my best game, probably, of 2024. And this game was so good, I'm not even going to waste a single second more. Let's just begin the game. Okay, come on, let's go. So, okay, let's start the game. And, well, this was first 8 moves or 7 moves. I don't know how many were book moves, okay? Of course they are. Of course they're going to be book moves. Okay, let's start. E4 played by my opponent, and I play E5. Common moves, okay? Knight F3, Knight C6, Bishop C4, and Bishop C5. This is the jugo piano after the Italian game. And after this, my opponent, instead of playing C3, which is the main line, he plays D3. And now we go into another variation in the jugo piano, and I just played Knight F6. Another book move. And after Knight G5, this is where the book moves are finished. There's no more book moves after this. I hope so. And here, F7 looks like a weak pawn. But does it actually? No, it doesn't. Because of the moves, castles. Or should I say because of the move, castles. And here, my opponent... I think he plays... he plays C3. The move that he should have played before playing D3 or D4. And now H6 is a free move because I'm kicking the knight. I'm kicking the knight. This knight has to go back. And this is a free move. So yeah. And after Knight F3, I play D6. Getting my light squared bishop out and probably pinning the knight on F3 with my bishop on G4. And here my opponent plays H4, which gives me the G4 square. And now nobody, nobody is kicking this bishop from here. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe some sacrifices win the game, but that's highly unlikely. And so, after Queen E2, I play A6, with the idea of going B5, attacking the bishop and winning tempo. To which my opponent plays Bishop E3. And here I decide that, let's do an exchange, and another exchange on top of that, and then play B5, and gain a lot of space. And so, okay, Bishop B3, and A5. Another push of the pawn. Controlling pretty good squares. And so after G4, this pawn becomes a weakness because it's only defended by the queen. And this theme is going to be used throughout this game. This theme is going to be used. Okay. A4 was played, attacking the bishop and forcing it on C2. And now you may see that this bishop is so useless. It has no development. There's no development. The knight's on B1. The knight's on B1, and I can completely say that in the future, I don't think that knight's gonna go on A3. Probably on D2, but that's like a super passive move. You wanna look for moves that actually improve your pieces instead of putting them on squares like D2. It's okay. I play B4, a pawn gambit, sacking a pawn, because if you take, then I go knight D4. Sorry, I skipped a move. And B3 is a bad move because after A takes B3, it opens the A file, and now there's a weakness on this file, which is going to be used also in this game. There's two themes. The weakness on the G4 square, and another on the A file. Okay, and so after bishop takes b3, I play pawn takes c3, getting rid of the only defender, the only one defender of the d4 square. And after knight takes c3, I'm letting him develop, I know, but knight d4, getting an outpost for my knight. And attacks the queen, attacks the bishop, and the eval bar even now says that black is in a much better position, and queen d1 is the only move. Pause to solve if you would want to, but here the queen is protecting too many things at once. The pawn on g4, the bishop on b3, and also the rook if the bishop's ever taken with a pawn. And after looking at all of these moves, I consider the one and only winning move in this position, which is, ladies and gentlemen, that move is knight takes g4, sacrificing my knight. And the point is, of course, your queen's getting deflected off the bishop on b3, and I'm winning material, right? Yes, that is the first move. And knight takes g4 gets rid of the defense of the bishop, if you take the knight, that is, which was actually played in the game. Queen takes g4, and after knight takes b3, you cannot take back because of the pin on your rook. Otherwise, if you would have taken, then you would have lost two rooks for an exchange. Okay, and after castles and inaccuracy, I play knight takes a1, just not even wasting a single second. Knight takes a1, boom. Okay, for knight takes a1, rook takes a1, I play c6. The knight's not coming ahead. Like, the knight's not coming forward. No move whatsoever that this knight jumps to either d5 or b5. This knight's not coming there. I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen in this game. My opponent plays king h1 with ideas of going rook g1 with checkmate on g7, but I'm always 2 steps ahead. After rook a3, he goes for the tactic, and I play queen f6, stopping checkmate, and this is a good move that the computer suggests. And after knight e2, I could always take the pawn on d3 and on a2. Instead, I play rook to a8, doubling up my rooks. And after knight to g3, I play g6, stopping the knight from going to h5. But in reality, that move can still be played. That move can still be played because of the pin on g6, meaning that my pawn can't move. Okay. And after h5, my opponent did not consider knight h5. He thought that would blunder a knight, but, well, queen g5 was played. And after takes. After knight to f1, attacking my pawn on g5, I play rook takes d3, letting him take. And now, after rook takes g5, king g7, defending the pawn on g6. Super nice. To which after that, I play rook. Oh, sorry, it's my opponent's turn. And after king g2, rook takes a2, and rook to g4, I play rook b3. And after king, and after king to g1, I play rook to b2, attacking the pawn on f2, which is obviously easily defended after rook to g2. And I play c5 because I want to go c4, c3, c2, and c1 queen. That's the plan. but the plan is completely diverted after knight e3. Okay, to which I could have played rook b8 with ideas of rook h8. Instead, I played rook to a8. Knight c4 attacks two things, the pawn on d6 and my rook, to which I just play rook a2. Okay, I gave up pawn. And after rook h8, I'm threatening checkmate on a1. And I'm sorry to break it to you, knight c4 does not. I'm talking, it does not defend checkmate. And I find the checkmate in one, rook to a1. Checkmate. And I win the game. Oh, and by the way, this was a blitz game. So yeah, I win the game in, I think, 14 moves. Took long enough to convert, but I played quite well, and it did take a lot of time, of course, to convert, because it's a blitz game. I mean, what would you think? I probably had like 2 minutes to win this game. And so yeah, I win this game with checkmate on a1. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!